This is about a Richie Brothers auction item that I had won online. Anyhow, I had won a 2006 Ford F-250 Super Duty with the Super Cab, four-wheel drive, 6.0 diesel. And anyhow, it used to belong to Granite Construction, and I had an appointment to pick it up on the 26th on a Friday between 1 p.m. and 3 p.m. And I drove 338 miles into the trip and called Richie Brothers and let them know that I was going to be there at 2:17 p.m. And then they told me that no one was there. And so I had told them, I said, well, I had an appointment. And he said, well, it's a holiday. I said, yeah, but not everybody has a 4-day weekend. And I had a scheduled appointment, so I was under the impression that someone was going to be there. Anyhow, he tried to comfort me by telling me, oh, well, we'll see if we can't get a hold of anybody and I'll call you back. And I never got a call back. But I told him I was going to drive to the location anyways, just in case. And so I show up there, and it is on Granite Construction's site, and not one car was in the parking lot. By then, I had drove 358 miles one way, and I was about to burst my bladder, and I was able to find an open business next door to relieve, and made me feel a little bit better, but I didn't feel good about driving that long ways and no one being there. So I took a peek behind the fence, and I seen that what appeared to be the truck that I had won was there. There was a call box at the front door, so I called the number that it said to call, a lady named Christine, and left her a voicemail. And I'm sure that was, just inside the building. Anyhow, I look up the location for Granite Construction's locations and got the number for where I was at. And called that number, got a hold of an after-hours answering service, and told them my situation. And the lady said that she was going to get back with me and try to raise somebody. So I left and went and got something to eat and came back and waited around for a little while longer and called back, got another lady, and told her my situation and that I had called prior, talked to someone else, and never heard anything back. So she said she would try to raise somebody. And then so I waited 35 more minutes, and still no one even got a hold of me. So I wrote a letter on my release paperwork and put it inside their door, and emailed Richie Brothers and told them how disappointed I was, because it cost me $55 in gas to go over there. And anyhow, so I spent nearly 3 hours in Santa Clara waiting around for someone to show up or call me back, and no one did. So then I headed back. And mind you, it's 5 hours and 40 minutes each way. So I spent 15 hours of my day trying to get a truck that I didn't get. So I'm pretty disappointed with that. So anyways, I wake up the next day to go to Walmart to go pick up a couple things, and it was the first time Dad went out to my car that day, and did a walk around and found that I had a left rear flat tire, completely flat. So I pulled the car in the driveway, got the wheel off, and I was going to plug it, and it looked like it had a nail in it, but turned out not to be a nail. It was just a piece of rock that was stuck in the tread. But it was like a grayish metal color. But anyhow, besides that point, I got the spare tire, the donut tire, that was almost flat, filled back up, and that had to stay on the car. There was no area that I saw leaking on the tread of the tire, so I took the wheel down to Junior's Tire here in town in Ridgecrest, and I had them dip it in the tank to find out where it was leaking at, and turns out that on the northbound I-5 freeway, on the far right lane where all the truck drivers drive, damaged my wheel. There were several big potholes, and I could not believe the condition of the surface. It was insane, and it was dark, and so after hitting a few scary spots, I tried to stay in the left lane as possible because it was smooth on that side compared to the right lane. And anyhow, because of the road surface, it cracked my rim in 2 different places. And so that being a factory Mercedes wheel, that's going to cost me a little bit more money too. So all in all, I'm extremely disappointed with the customer support that I got from the Richie brothers. They also have subsidiaries. They call themselves Iron Planet, Truck Planet, Gov Planet. They also have a salvage, and they have a couple other places that they have their online auctioning listed under. But we'll see what they can do for me. Again, I'm like extremely disappointed because now I'm going to have to reschedule and take a day off of work and lose pay, and have to have my fiance go with me, and so she might be able to use a sick day and get paid for that day. But then again, we got to turn around and spend money and fuel and time going back up there again to go get that truck, and hopefully that truck can make that trip back under its own power and condition without any problems. But anyways, that's all I've got for now. When I go to pick up the truck, it might be this coming Friday on the 3rd of December, and we'll film that and show you our experience picking it up and driving off, and hopefully making it back safely. Anyways, that's it for now. Talk to you later. I'm out.